Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about my favorite map, Syria, and why it's worth getting. So yeah, Syria. This module's developed by EVGA Media, who also did Normandy, and they recently just expanded the map. Alright, let's get the hook started up. Couple of Jordanian Vipers taking off over there, pretty cool. Pavehawks 12 o'clock, they'll be taking off pretty soon as well. Birds coming alive. Oh, hello. What are you doing? AI's being a little goofy there. That dude gonna crash. Yeah. Okay, well. Sometimes you can't fix stupid. Alright, we've got the auxiliary tanks which actually work now. Crossfeed switched on. Everything's set. We are ready to rock and roll. And look at that. Nothing on the caution summary or the advisory summary. All of that stuff is fixed. Well, at least it's not throwing up cautions at us. There goes the Black Hawk. Alright, lifting off into the air and heading on our route. Alright, we're gonna head into the city of Amman. It's a nice, well-populated area in northwest Jordan. One of the great things about Syria is there is so much detail in this map. I mean, look at this city. Mosques, apartments, skyscrapers, so much going on here, and yet, despite all that, spread across this vast region, the performance on this map is exemplary. My frame rate is awesome. Everything feels very smooth, and even on a map like this, with all the stuff that I have going on, I've got this map crammed with AI assets doing different things. My performance is still great. Let's take a look. You can see I've got a lot of assets going, and they are, you know, doing stuff, caps, seat strikes, civil airliners flying routes. And there's no hitch in performance here. This feels really good. Frankly, I'm just shocked at how much content EVGA Media has continued to pump out for the Syria map. I would never have expected this much detail compared to like other maps in DCS, and that's not a knock on other maps, but Syria is just a cut above. It really stands out more than any other map. Alright, let's continue out to the border and check out some of these new air bases. The latest update for the Chinooks seems to be pretty good. I mentioned earlier, no more caution and advisory summaries going off, no constant issues with the EAPS system or the auxiliary tanks, so it's much less annoying to fly this aircraft now. They've also included a couple of aircraft stability augmentation systems. I haven't noticed the effect too much myself, but they are there, and it's nice to see that things are being implemented. Okay, so on top of having more airports, there's now a shitload of military installations around. We can see they have helipads set up, not just in Israel, but across the entire map. They're all recognized as their own airports now. Heliports, really, but really cool. So there's this military base we're flying over now. Hospitals have their own helipads. It's really cool stuff. Alright, next stop, Hatzor Base. 10 miles out. Alright, here's one of the first new bases. It's really fascinating how, to me anyway, how the Israelis have their air bases set up. Some of them are pretty small, but, you know, for a country as tiny as Israel, they pack a lot of stuff into a small group. It's pretty impressive. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on, hold on, hold on. What is that down there? Little Easter egg here. What do we got? Look at this. Alright, back on track. Alright, here we go, Tel Naf. Huge base. A lot of parking spots here. Alright, next up is Palmachim. Probably not saying that correctly, but that's where we're going. Alright, here we are, Palmachim Air Base. I'd also like to point out the endurance of the hook now. Each of my auxiliary tanks still has above 300 pounds of fuel. I haven't even touched the mains yet. It's awesome. Pretty basic ramp here. Not a huge airport. Two runways though. Gets the job done. Alright, on to Ben Gurion. Ben Gurion is a huge international airport. I mean, it extends from out there all all the way out over here. Huge international airline terminal, maintenance everywhere. Just a giant logistical hub. Alright, we'll head into Tel Aviv. And then we've got one more airbase to look at, and we'll RTB. Looks like a 737 on final. The reason I'm showing off all of these assets doing their things is to demonstrate the smooth frame rate and performance on this map, especially with regard to the detail that you're getting from it. I really do not feel impacted here. I have a crap load of VRAM, and I'm sure that helps, but this map just keeps on giving and keep getting more and more free assets out of it. It's great. There are those Apaches. It's kind of a crappy layout with no taxiways on that airport. Alright. Turning east for Jordan. Alright, back over Amman. We'll be landing back at base pretty shortly here. Got one last thing to look at, and that's that hospital right there. Each of those hospitals on the maps have their own helipad, so I just thought it was kind of a cool point of interest. And we'll fly over before we head back to base. Again, another free update for Syria. I'm absolutely blown away. There's the pad. Right over the hospital. Back on the ground. Alright, so that's been our tour of the new areas of the Syria map. I, again, can't recommend this map enough. If you guys don't have Syria, what are you waiting for? Get in on this. This is great. Let me know what your thoughts were. You guys have Syria if you're enjoying it, if you like the new updates. If you don't, consider leaving a like and a comment to help beat the YouTube algorithm. And subscribe if you're new here. This has been Raptor Rising. Raptor out.